pew, pew.
I had like 4 songs in my head right before you pointed at me, and then I went completely fucking blank.
Then he panicked.
Dude,
Panicked.
I straight up
Oh
choked.
my gosh.
I choked.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just do better, okay? I'm gonna let you slide this time.
I'll skate better in the future.
Yeah. Pal. Sport.
Okay, buddy.
Chief. Big guy. Don't you hate that,
Bro.
like, when you like know somebody's like you know who somebody is, but like you just have never, in like the multiple times you've seen them, learned their name, and so just for like at work, it's the worst. Where you're just like, hey, big guy, like, what's up, Alex? She's like,
I don't even try and learn people's
Hey,
names
sport.
until like the 5th or 6th time I've met them.
if I ever call you Sport, I don't know your name.
See, I call everyone
just
buddy.
FYI.
I just buddy all the time.
How's it going, man?
Yeah.
I say man a lot, even to like females sometimes.
Well, even when we get new,
man.
like a new employee, I won't even bother learning their name for like 2 weeks.
That's
Just
how it
'cause-
was when
just 'cause I'm
Tesla
like-
started. I refused to learn Tessa's name. I called her Tesla.
I don't think that's true.
I called her Tesla for like 6 weeks. Let's get right into it. Why don't we hop into where you've been? You want to do that? We didn't
get
start as early as we did last week.
Where you been? 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 Where you been at? Where you been? Where you been? Where you gone? Where you gone? Since you been out? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Pat?
I did something different than probably everyone else. I went to Thanksgiving with my family, so I know not a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
It's
that's a good call.
I felt like being weird and doing something different.
That is wild and
But,
wacky. That wacky
yeah.
Pat.
Just
Wacky Pat.
It's fun. Didn't stick with the keto for that because, like, how the fuck are you gonna do that?
It's
for-
Thanksgiving.
yeah, I just
mean,
ate all the
J,
stuffing.
F, and C, you know?
Yeah,
I don't need to
I actually didn't-
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
didn't really drink that much beer though because I forgot to bring some delicious Southern Star with me because I'm an idiot and it's not
you
up
can't
there.
have
Actually, that's
a
not
holiday-
true.
They do sell. They do
There
sell it
was-
all over Texas.
There's none in the
Tejas.
HEB there, but they did have Tall Boys of Bombshell, so I bought one.
Those are great.
I bought one, yeah.
Those are
'cause I
great.
was just like, I have to.
Yep.
Out of
Yep.
respect.
Yeah.
But while I was up there, I wasn't drinking like the whole time. Like I kind of always had a drink, but I wasn't just like.
Oh, I was
pounding them.
drinking. I was drinking.
But at one point, I was opening my parents' liquor cabinet, and I go, you know what? And I grabbed the gin, and then looked through, and sure enough, they had some vermouth. So I just started making fucking martinis for a while.
there you go. There you go.
Got martini drunk. That
I'm more
was
of a
fun.
vodka martini kind of guy myself.
Well, it was.
I just don't do gin. Don't do
I
gin.
love gin, but it was. It's kind of. An
That was the
homage
one
to
I
my-
had the bad experience with at an early age, and
Yeah.
just like that's that liquor that
See,
everybody
that's
that's
what
had
vodka-
that
I had
experience,
that
you're
with
just like,
vodka.
never again, never again. I threw up in a pool.
Got some Chinese food while I was up there. Always delicious.
On
Haven't had
Thanksgiving?
that in a while. No, not on Thanksgiving. No,
good.
No, like 2 days later, my grandparents.
That's
they've got
dessert.
this spot. They love it.
Some Chinese dessert. Did your brother
did
talk
some-
nonstop the whole time? You were up
Yes.
there? Has he found a bank that he likes?
Honestly, I didn't even ask.
I'd like a bank update.
I don't.
every time we can get
I
one.
don't think so, but my mom's really pressuring him. She's like, "You fucking get a goddamn bank account."
He just carries suitcases with him at all times. He's like, I wonder what's in those.
that dude. How awesome would that be if he had a suitcase handcuffed to his arm at all
Like
times?
nonstop. That is a power move, but it's also like I'm terrified just from all the movies I've seen where they just chop the guy's arm off, and you're like,
That would be a good Halloween costume. Just a suitcase handcuffed to your wrist, and people are like, "What are you?" Be like, it's above your pay grade.
I can't talk about it.
You can't handle
I
it.
cannot talk about it.
I'd have to kill you.
Also, I really want to get a safety deposit box. Just like now that I'm thinking out loud, just because that's kind of how I work anyways. But just like I don't really know 100% how it works. It feels like based off of Breaking Bad that Breaking Bad is real world stuff. So like it's a documentary on meth. And so obviously it's all factual stuff. But I feel like that like you have to have a key and then the bank has a key. So you have to like pass these checks where like the bank has to be like, okay, we're going to unlock it and then you can unlock it and then you can get
That
into
feels like that'd be more up my brother's alley. Like not getting a bank account, but just having a
Right.
safety deposit box where he just stores his
So I don't
cash.
think it gains interest, like says me that has no idea if this is really how it works.
I
But
don't
just
think
on Breaking
my
Bad,
bank
it
account
looked
gains
cool.
fucking interest.
I'm pretty sure mine doesn't either because the one that I
I'm
wanted
pretty sure
to have
I get charged like
wouldn't let me
$12 a
transfer.
month.
Yeah, I like once a year I go and I just give them a good chewing out at Bank of America, and they're usually like, "Sir, like I don't know what else to tell you, man." I'm like, "Okay, well,
Well,
I've
too
said
lazy.
what I had to say, and I'm leaving."
I still have my bank account that was set up when I was 18, going off to college, so I could have a fucking debit card. And I'm pretty sure it's still under a student, like it's a student
It's just
account. I think
Clutch.
is what it's
What's this,
called.
Clutch.
And I'm pretty sure I was supposed to change that, 5 years ago when I was no longer a student?
Hey, dude, you can be a student for as long as you want to be. I'm a student of the world. So
I'm a student of philosophy.
Exactly.
And
exactly. You're a philosophy
fantasy
major, but you just
football.
haven't gone back. Ooh, a student of podcasting.
There you go.
Done. So you're not lying when you tell them it's a student account still.
Yeah.
Just
And
maybe not a collegiate account.
my dad's got most of it set up, but still a little odds and ends here and there for Christmas lights. Worked on those up there. But overall, pretty relaxed. Actually, I didn't really get drunk any days except until Saturday. And Saturday night, I got pretty drunk, which made Sunday's drive back suck really bad. Like, I wasn't hungover. I was just exhausted because I stayed up too late drinking. But I also, I kept my streak alive of just when I get too drunk, I make myself throw up. So at like 2 in the morning, I just went to the bathroom and threw up. It felt I would have been hungover if not for that.
It's a freeing feeling, isn't it?
It's actually 2 weeks in a row now, too, that I've done that.
Yeah, nice.
Or is it 3?
Nice.
It's either 2 or 3 weeks in a row.
I don't think I threw up over the weekend, which is good and bad.
But I'm telling you guys, if you feel yourself just way too drunk, just throw up that night. Just just go sit on the ground next to your toilet, put the one forearm on the back of it, and just chill for a minute, and then just start taking those deep breaths, and you'll get there.
I always gotta stick the finger. I always gotta stick the finger back there, man.
No, I just kind of.
I mean, I don't
take deep breaths, and I think about vomiting, and then I just get
like there. I get that you can do it.
There's
that
probably
way.
somebody gagging right now, like fuck you guys.
But still, I'm more of the I gotta just get it over with. Like, I don't want to waste any more time, and I need just get out.
Oh no, I mean I'll throw up in the first 30 seconds once I'm done.
See, I haven't mastered that yet. That's a skill, though.
Yeah,
that is a skill.
It's an adult
Can you vomit
decision.
on command? Maybe.
I mean, if I had to right now, I'm sure I could vomit on your floor.
That'll be a fun. We should
Like,
try that out at
it'll
the
take me a little bit of time.
Spooktacular. We'll try that. Can Pat vomit on command? We'll find out.
Well, I mean, that's cheap because I'll just chug a beer and then throw up immediately because I can't chug.
Yeah, that is true.
That's right, Ben. Where were you?
I was doing another weird thing, just hanging out with my family too.
What? We're so random.
Yeah, so randos. But but yeah, I did the whole Thanksgiving thing. That was fun. We always will go and get Mexican food before a big weekend or anything at my parents' house whenever we're out there, and we did that. Shout out to Tony's Mexican restaurant out off of Mason Road.
Oh.
But those margaritas, dude. So
I was about to say the
you go half
margaritas.
and half. You go half and half. You get the half frozen, half on the rocks because it melts into it, and that's just margarita melting into margarita. We've talked about this on the podcast before, guys. It's a life hack that you're gonna thank us for if you haven't tried it yet. So, but Tony's gets the half and half. A lot of times I like the half and half. What?
I've never even heard of a half and half.
You
before.
offered me frozen and on the rocks. When I say half and half, after you gave me 2 options, doesn't that not make it
You're
seem like
such
it would
a
be?
douche.
I tip well.
Just order a fucking margarita.
I tip well. But it's the best kind because then the booze melts into the booze instead of having ice that melts into it. So really, it's genius.
I mean, it's still ice.
It's genius. Okay, don't question me.
It's still
don't
ice,
question
man.
me. It's awesome.
I think
half
no,
and
it
half,
is very smart.
Half and half margaritas though, and Tony's. Man, you have 3 of those, and you are good. You are good. But did I stop drinking at that? No, I did not.
No,
because
you
the
did
Red
not,
Wings,
sir.
because the Red Wings lost 6-0 that night. So I drank some more when I got home. And yeah, that was fun. And then drank some more the next day. Got up, was working on the turkey. We did some ribeye steak. We threw that in the fryer, sliced that bad boy up, ate with some eggs for breakfast. It was awesome. Did the whole chips and queso and salsa stuff, and then went down. We went into Houston to visit my grandma, did Thanksgiving over there. Then we came back. We had our Thanksgiving and watched the Dallas Cowboys lose.
Suck.
Oh, my God. What a great day was
Dude, that was so good.
I know in the PTG pick segment that I picked the Cowboys, okay? And I don't give a fuck because if I pick the Cowboys and they lose, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It's like when I pick the Giants to lose in a bet and then the Giants win the game, but I lose the bet. It's I don't care. If I can cause the Cowboys
still
to
a
lose
net
because
win.
I put that out to the earth that I want to win and the earth just hates me so much that it wants to make sure I'm miserable. It's psych, I'm not miserable at all when the Cowboys lose. This is a great little hack I found out. So, I don't give a fuck. Friday, went back home and came back home and went up to Conroe to visit some friends, and then we ended up going to Southern Star.
Of course.
The Southern Star because they had a little comedy show going on. Got to hang out with our boy Keith Angel was up there. Matt was hanging out up there too. It was good to see all those guys. And I think it was Jesse Saladana. He put on. He was hosting the comedy show, and it was pretty funny, man. It was a good night, and it was a fun little Friday event. I don't know if they do that every week, but I think they do it like monthly, and you should definitely go check those out. It's some amateur comics, but like they're working their way up there. They were doing the Come and Take It festival, so like they're not like brand new comics at all. They're just they're working their way up in the comedy world, and it's awesome that Southern Star puts like a place out for them to go do that and gives them a platform, and that's cool. And I definitely want to go check out more of those. We got to go up on a Friday night to do that, because it's a lot of fun to watch. And Keith and all those, like Southern Star, we do the ads, but like Southern Star is so fun every single time. It's like an amusement park. It's an adult amusement park. Is really what it is.
That's a great way to put it.
It was like, oh, and Keith's like, here, check out this beer. Check out this beer. Oh, the new Oktoberfest. Would you like some of that? Yes, I would, Keith. As a matter of fact, I would. And I think it's the Mottsley that is the pecan stout and pecan stout. And now that I know, like, it's gonna get to you, I'm gonna say it wrong every single time. Like,
it
that's
gets
how
me
it
even
works.
madder because, like, you're from fucking Georgia. You should never say that.
Pecan from Memphis. But
whatever. You're still the South.
A pecan stout.
I'm more okay with that.
Absolutely delightful, and I can't wait for you to try it when we go up there.
I can't wait either.
And then, like, they better have Sunday brunch still up there. I know it's just on tap up at the brewery right now, but my God. Just every beer they make, I'm like, I'm not into this kind of beer, but holy shit, that's a really good beer.
Beer for people who like beer.
It is. Well, let's get to the Comeback Kid segment. You want to do that? Where we just shoehorn whatever the hell we want to shoehorn back from the news. Let's go. What's happened in this last week? Who knows? Guess we'll find out.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
That was good.
I know. I like the symbol.
What do we go with first? How about the XFL? The XFL is a Comeback Kid this week because they unveiled their jerseys. So this is more of a visual bit, I guess, on the podcast. That
just right now, while you're listening, pull up your phone and type in XFL jerseys while you're talking.
You're looking at them. Pat's looking at them right now. What are your thoughts? Did you like them? Did you dislike them?
Some of them are okay. Actually, this is the first time I'm looking at all of them. I've only seen the Houston one so far.
Roughnecks, and I was wondering what color we were going to go with the helmet. They went the silver helmet as a part owner, obviously.
Actually, I heard a lot of people shit-talking all of them, but I gotta
say...
They
do look kind of generic, besides the Roughnecks, obviously, as a part owner for them.
They do look like the just generic...
created team on Madden.
Ones, but I gotta say, other than our whites I'm not crazy about. I think they all actually look pretty good.
The Reds are pretty
I heard a lot of people shitting on them. I like
Dallas
the Reds.
looks like trash. Dallas is going to look like trash anyways. I might as well put a big garbage can as the helmet. Like, just wear a garbage can on your helmet instead because you're garbage. And they have that, like, fucking weird light blue shit. Like, they're trying to be the fucking Titans, but it's like a knockoff Titans jersey that you got at Walmart. So
I like the Vipers. The greens
Vipers kind of look cool. I don't like the...
St. Louis is okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It's okay.
St. Louis just lost me in the fact that I'm not going to watch a team that's the Battlehawks. Like, that's a dumb name. It's a dumb name. We don't do that. Guardians, New York kind of looks cool with the black and the red. That looks pretty sweet.
I like the Dragons. I don't really get why they're dark blue on the whole thing, but I still think it's a cool one. And the dragon helmet is just awesome.
It really is.
That's cool.
It really is.
Overall, I don't think they're as bad as people are shitting on them for.
What was so I said this.
LA's are pretty tight.
I said this before we started the podcast, but was the Washington Sentinels or Senators was who Keanu Reeves played for.
Yep.
In
you
the
nailed
replacements.
It on this one.
And it looks just like those jerseys they wore, which is tight for Houston. And I think Houston, as a part owner, I think they definitely have the best jerseys of the group.
Wait, is Cardale Jones on DC? Because that looks like Cardale Jones.
Actually, DC has some pretty solid jerseys. I would say DC and Houston have the best.
These are the plainest ones, though. It's just red and white. Like they're like everyone else went a little crazy.
But it's kind of like it's
combos.
Clean though. It's clean. I like that.
I believe that's
they're not
Cardale
trying to be
Jones.
too flashy. Yeah, I think it is Cardale Jones.
Face.
Yeah, that is 100% Cardale Jones. I couldn't remember what team he's on because I only care about the Roughnecks. And PJ Walker were running out there. But it's like, I don't know. Is PJ Walker going to be the guy taking snaps under center when the season starts? Because I feel like Connor Cook's got the inside track on that one.
Fucking
Connor Cook.
Quanah Cook.
Quanah Cook handed off to Andre Williams, former Giant.
You know, our good friend from over at Packard Pub, Andrew Packard, he shit on him and shit on the helmets a little bit. But I gotta say, I like the silver helmet.
The silver grew on me after like looking at it 400 times because I have been staring at these jerseys trying to force myself to like them.
It's better in the red. I don't like our whites.
The whites aren't bad, but they kind of look gray. It's weird. It's like a white gray. I don't like the gray pants.
The blue star on the shoulder is bad.
The blue star is bad, but the red star on the other one looks kind of cool.
Looks better. I like our reds.
The reds look cool.
The whites, I just...
Should the helmets have been a different color? I was thinking like a navy helmet.
No, like he said he was looking for more of the matte look. You know, where it's just that solid... Like the half of the Jaguars helmet that's black, or it's just that solid black. It's not shiny. Right. That'd be cool, but I do like the silver.
I think the silver is cool because it's supposed to be like an oil derrick as our logo, right?
I think it
kind of looks like an oil derrick.
A red helmet with our whites. That's what I think I would like.
Yeah, but also let's think about this. The XFL's trying to be like, hey, let's make sure we can make it through a whole season again and move on to a second season. Maybe we make it to a second season, then we upgrade the jerseys. I think that's like. I like that they're not trying to go. They're not trying to go too flashy. They're like, we're gonna get your product out on the field, then we're gonna figure out the jerseys. People forget the NFL's first year they had leather helmets.
They had those for quite some time.
Yeah, but they had like the first season they had leather helmets and they had like sweaters that they wore as jerseys.
Who are the Tampa Bay Vipers? I think they have the best ones. They're greens.
And the V kind of looks like vagina a little bit.
Well, I mean, also I'm just. I had said to you, I was like, why don't they just have Nike tell design every team's jerseys and tell them just imagine Oregon, and I feel like that's what they did for Tampa. And
do you see any logos, any like brand logos on it? Because I don't see any like Champion or Under Armour.
No, that's
or Adidas.
I was just looking for that.
So maybe they had to kind of make them bland so they could shop them. Because what was it? Was it Russell Athletic? Was what was it, AAF last year?
I don't know, but if you're going all the way down the chain to Russell, you're probably in trouble to start with.
Well, Little League World Series uses Russell Athletics.
Little League World Series is trash. Those are all the kids that aren't good enough to play select ball.
But I don't hate them all. I think Dallas's are trash. Those are without a doubt the worst ones. And
New York's pretty tight, dude.
New York's are tight.
They're simple.
They got
the dual colors, but
when you're going like just kind of generic looking, the simpler is the better, which I think the defenders that play as well into, and I think that's why you don't like the white jerseys for Houston, because they it kind of goes, it's too different. Like
I don't know.
They don't,
and I hate to say it, I think LA's are pretty tight.
Fuck LA. That's who we play week 1. We don't talk. Fuck LA. LA Wildcats, get out of here. They're going down.
In every instance, at all times. About anything, fuck LA.
We are 100 million% a Houston Roughnecks podcast, and we will not talk badly about them at all. Besides, sometimes the jerseys
look good. I can hate jerseys like I hate the the Bears, but I think their orange jerseys are dope when they wear those. Mm-hmm. You can respect the jersey while hating the team.
Worst NFL jersey right now. Go.
I mean, you want me to say Cowboys, but I don't.
No, the Cowboys is not the worst jersey. I don't know. I think the Browns kind of have trash jerseys. They look like high school jerseys the way it says Cleveland across it. I think it's really stupid. Nobody else really has that. I thought that the Jets jerseys, I originally did not like them. I think the new Jets jerseys are sick.
I don't think anyone really has bad ones.
Jacksonville had trash jerseys when they had the fucking stupid helmet.
The one where it was half gold, half black?
Yeah, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I'm so glad they went away from that.
I liked when they put a little more turquoise in their jerseys, though.
I like the turquoise, but you can't, like, that was just like, don't be weird. Don't be that. Buccaneers have the worst jerseys.
I was going to say, I want to say Bucks, but I kind of like them because they're different from everybody else's. They use the different numbering.
It looks like an alarm clock. The numbers on the Buccaneers. Go look up 2019 Tampa Bay Buccaneers jerseys. The numbers look like alarm clocks. And then like the pewter and red, and like now they sort of have the orange in it, but they don't really. Like, just go orange. Just bring the fucking Buccaneer dude back with a knife in his mouth.
Everyone shit talks the creamsicles, and I thought they were dope.
Bring the creamsicles back full time. They just need to do a full overhaul. The Rams have trash jerseys, but that's just because the NFL won't let them redo them yet. I think this offseason they'll finally be able to, but you have to have your same jersey format for like 3 years or 4 years before you can redo it. So I think it's just because of jersey sales or whatnot, because they don't want you to have to buy a new jersey every year like the fucking Premier League makes you do.
Actually, I think that would be a perfect plan of attack for Tampa, because if you think they were really bad with the creamsicles, then they drafted Mike Allstott. They had one more year left in them, and then they switched up, and then Tampa got really good for a while.
Right.
Now that they're really bad again, switch back to
Creamsicle.
the creamsicle and just change your
Everybody
forte.
loves nostalgia. Everybody loves nostalgia.
Plus, once you do that, you'll probably be getting a new quarterback on the team who doesn't throw 5 interceptions a game, so that'll probably help your fortunes.
Although he's looked pretty good.
Fantasy good.
Looked
not
pretty
good
as of late.
Yeah, you throw for 350
I don't think he threw a pick
yards.
last week.
Yeah, last week. What about the 6 previous
Well,
weeks?
I'm talking the only.
What do you have? 12 interceptions.
It's
in
a
the 6
what have you
previous
done
weeks?
for me lately league, and what has he done for me lately? He didn't throw a pick last week.
I mean, it's easy to throw for 350.
Same thing with
and
Daniel
3
Jones.
scores
How
when
many
you're
fumbles
down
did he
every
have
game.
last week? He had none.
He's
No,
a
he
rookie,
had 3
though.
picks, but still, it doesn't matter.
Turnovers don't count as a rookie.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a very good point. But
Unless you're on a team I dislike, then it's you
yeah,
suck.
fuck you, dude. You're trash. So yeah, the XFL is back, and those were our thoughts on NFL jerseys. Also, comeback kid is Van Halen. Now, Billie Eilish. What? I don't remember what show it was, but Billie Eilish was on a late night talk
Kimmel.
show. It was Kimmel, okay. And I do not watch. I'm usually not
I don't. I've just seen
watching
the
late
clip
night
30
talk shows.
times.
But she did not know who Van Halen was. Now, she didn't say she still didn't know who Van Halen was. She didn't know who Van Halen was and then was informed of who Van Halen was, and now she knows. But it's like, you mean the band that's like 40 years older than you didn't
Still.
know about?
Still, like, you're in music.
That'd be like if we didn't know who
you've
Fats
never-
Domino
you've
was,
never-
you know?
But we do know who Fats
We do-
Domino
but
is.
we do now, but
You've
like
heard of him.
at Billie Eilish's age, I probably didn't.
17, yeah. I don't, like, okay, no, for us that would actually be like Elvis. Except Elvis was a little bit of a bigger
Elvis,
impact.
yeah.
Maybe Johnny Cash. Having not heard of Johnny,
It is weird
because
when
it's
you're in
Van-
music
it's
and
Van
you don't
fucking
know.
Halen.
It's weird.
Van fucking
Yeah.
Halen. You've never heard Eruption and you're 17 years? Like, I'm not shitting on her because, it's not her style of music, and everyone has gaps in their knowledge of shit they don't know.
Albert Einstein didn't know how to tie his shoes.
There you go. I don't think that's true, but
I heard that at one.
he did
I don't-
marry his cousin, though.
Yeah, he did do that. So not the best judge of character.
But I mean, everyone has their gaps. But like, it's just shocking. Like,
that what
how
that
the fuck do you not know who Van Halen is? It's Van Halen.
She thought it was a van. She thought it was like a group of vans.
I'm not mad
She
at
thought it
her.
was like a Volkswagen van.
Yeah, she's a 17-year-old girl who
They
has
had
a
to hail like a
vastly
cab.
different style of music and has her own interests. And she just never got into fucking classic rock. It happens. People like, and then this is where Twitter sucks. People are like, oh, how dare you not fucking... I mean, you don't fucking know.
Twitter does kind of suck, but Twitter's also the best. Twitter's the worst / best.
That would have been that would have been the best. Is after she when Jimmy Kimmel asks name of Van Halen, she goes who? If he had just hit duh. That would have been fucking great.
But also, could this have been a troll that she says that just so she get like?
I don't think so. I don't think she cares about trolling.
I'm woke to this. I was woke to like I think Baby Yoda is Disney's inside job. Like, they knew that Baby Yoda was gonna be super cute. So like, if we put these memes out, everybody's gonna start talking about it, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's Baby Yoda!"
But then they started removing all the memes.
Because then everybody talked about Disney removing those memes.
I mean, they're Disney. They
They're
don't
still
need the press.
talked about. They're still
Disney.
talked about. Baby Yoda still trends. No matter Disney's removing the Baby Yoda memes. Disney's putting that out there. Then Disney's like, ha,
it's
we're
actually
still
the child.
we're still trending. We're still trending. What? Wait, what?
It said it's actually the child.
That's what the but like we don't know
Which
what
reminds
Baby
me to
Yoda
write down my
is.
fucking not cool that I couldn't remember earlier.
But we don't know what Baby Yoda is officially because we only knew that Yoda was Yoda. We didn't know that there were like other ones like Yoda. So like I get it. It's just like it's a dumb. It's Baby Yoda still. I get it. It's not actually Baby Yoda, but it's like the same kind of species as Yoda was, and we don't know what the Blorga Blurgs or whatever he's called are. And do you know what they're called?
I've read it before, but I don't remember.
Mandalorians.
No.
Mandalorians.
No, that's the guy.
That's Boba Fett. Same thing. I don't know. But yeah, Billie Eilish did not know who Van Halen was, and it was freaking out. And that's another one. And then what are your two? You just added two.
Oh yeah. Sorry, hold on. Let me scroll back up.
Onside kicks.
Oh, onside kicks.
The Panthers got one back. So that's 2 weeks in a row we've
We
had
got-
onside kicks, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, was that already 2 weeks ago? That the
2 weeks in a row.
No.
that we've had.
So Thursday was when who was it got 3 onside kicks in a row, or was that last week? I don't know.
I was drunk.
A bunch of
on
them
Thursday,
happened.
So I'll tell
I
you
want to
what.
say it was Thanksgiving.
I do know drunk me was
Hold
super
on.
stoked for Taysom Hill.
Who does Young Hoku play for? Who's he the kicker for? It's actually like Young Wei or
What's he
something
on
that sounds
the-
pronounced.
Chargers?
Chargers. No, he used to be. Oh, well, whatever. A bunch of onside kicks have happened in the last 2 weeks. And before that, we'd had like one all year. And now we've got, 4? In either the last 2 weeks or last week. God, we're bad at this.
The Panthers had
Just Google Young Hoku. What team is he
I'm
on?
trying to find out.
How do you not know how to use Google?
He's the first Korean-born kicker.
How
Did know
dare
that?
you not know how to just instantly prep for things that I did not prep for but put on the prep sheet? What's wrong with
He
you?
plays on the Chargers.
So who did they play last week?
It says he plays on the Chargers.
Who they play last week?
The Chargers played the Broncos because they won my parlay, but that's coming in another segment.
Yeah, no, didn't they get all those onside kicks and lose?
I don't know. The Panthers did. But they have Sly, so I don't know. This is dumb. This is weird
bad. This
conversation
is
we're
bad.
having.
This
This
is
is
bad.
bad
I'm sorry,
pod. This
guys.
is bad pod.
My other comeback
Panthers
kid.
got it back though, and then Kyle Allen fucked it up.
My other comeback kid is Halo Reach. For any of you that remember the old
Old
game.
Halo reach around. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
They just, if you guys know, the Master Chief Collection has, it's basically, they put all 4 games onto one, Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 onto one disc, and then you can play multiplayer across all of them. It's a really cool concept they did. They just added Halo Reach because it was one of the favorite Halo online multiplayer games of all time for free. Just added it on yesterday to that game, so I will be playing that tonight.
Nice.
And balling the fuck out on dudes because, I'm the GOAT. Can't fuck with me.
Allegedly. You're not streaming. You ain't no goat.
I don't need to stream.
Oh,
I mean, it'd be nice if I got
Are you
paid
better than Ninja? Are you better than
$750,000.
Ninja?
No, because I'm terrible at Fortnite.
We need to set up like a gravy gaming network, and then you can be in charge of doing all the streaming and stuff like that. So
I'm all about that.
Figure out how to set that up, and then
Or
just
we could
stream
constantly
yours.
stream us playing each other in Madden and me kicking the shit out
I
of
don't
you
have
and you
Madden
getting
this
angry.
year.
We get it.
FIFA,
We'll do this.
FIFA,
This is
FIFA.
This is a next year idea.
Okay, if you guys have any next year ideas, hashtag next year idea, pass the grade pod. Let us know.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
I mean, this is it's like Shark Tank, but on Twitter,
But we're not going to pay you.
and we'll give you credit. We'll shout out your handle, but these are ideas. These are ideas we're gonna try out.
So Halo reaches back. Halo's back.
Let's move along to not cool. Ladlettes, you guys got a little intro for that, where we just tell you guys what's been not cool in the last week for us, huh? How about that?
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
I got 2, and let me go with this because this was originally gonna be my big one.
Go off, King.
This was gonna be my big. Thank you. This was gonna be my big not cool. I was fucking annoyed as fuck at those goddamn Peloton commercials.
Yep.
Like every hey, so you just got me this Peloton and
5 days in a row. Are you
oh
surprised
my
I am?
gosh, I'm doing this, and she kind of looks scared, like somebody's like holding a gun to her the whole time when she's recording it. But also
they
like
were.
she's an actor.
Her husband was because he thought she was fat and was like, "You better keep doing this."
Also, she's an actor, so I didn't believe any of this was authentic or real at all. But I was just sick that it was on like every 4th commercial. And every Christmas, like holiday season, there's 1 or 2 commercials you're like, I do not fucking care. Like the other one last year was the one where the guy got his girlfriend or wife.
Oh, you mean
truck,
the worst person in the world?
where she's like, oh, I love this. It was like, actually, that one is for me. She's like, I love it. I love it.
I spent $40 on a watch.
And she
I
bought him a
deserve
fucking
to steal your
off-brand
truck.
Apple Watch, and it's like, go fuck yourself.
Worst.
Yeah.
Hey, shout
And-
out to our buddy Raheel. He fucking drilled that commercial about how she's the worst person
She
in the
is
world.
the worst. She is the worst. And yeah, Raheel Ramzanali he's in the running for guest of the year. If you guys, we're gonna put out our votes, and you guys can vote on that and help us choose, because that is up to you 100%. But yeah, like I was just really sick of like those like there's a couple of commercials every Christmas season that just are overrun and overplayed, and Peloton right now is one of those. And it used to be like, oh, I'm just hanging out, and like notice like nobody's ever like everybody's hanging out overlooking like Central Park in New York, or like on a beach with only glass windows around them in a $1 house, which
All right,
I don't even
rich
know.
people, fuck
yeah,
you.
like we get it. Rich people work out on Pelotons, but this girl's like, I'm an everyday girl that my guy just got this, and oh my god, I'm ready to get in shape. And it's like she's like 120 pounds when she starts.
Yeah.
So she's in shape. It doesn't fucking matter. But then like if you get your girlfriend, like Robert was saying, like he was making a joke about like I'm gonna get everybody something that
ballsiest
just
gift
pretty
of
much
all
tells
time.
you you're fat. Like if I get you an exercise bike, a gym membership, like that means I think you're fat, unless you were like I specifically want this.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I'm not gonna get you that. I'll give you a gift card.
No. I'll
You
get
can
you
get
that. That's not your Christmas present because that's a fucking trap.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. But if your girl's like, hey, I want a Peloton, but I'm gonna get you yoga pants instead because I want to look at your ass. But
That's the smart
because
move.
yoga pants,
Dude,
yoga pants is the go-to because you can look at her ass.
yoga together, but you are just directly behind her.
And also you get her one of those door pull-up things because one, you're like, we can get in shape this way. Also, it's really easy to dry clothes on. That's a little life hack. I use my pull-up bar mostly for drying clothes.
My buddy used to have one years ago, and I was terrified to try it because I was like, I don't want to break your door away.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. But
I feel like there's a weight limit on it, and I'm not going to look it up.
So
I don't
those
wanna feel
Peloton
sad.
commercials were gonna be my not cool. I wrote like, this is what those Peloton commercials. No chick is gonna be stoked to get one of those. If you get your girl a workout bike, she's just gonna think that you think she's fat. Then I wrote, actually, because I saw, like, I apparently was not the only one that was fed up with these Peloton commercials. But then I was like, yeah, other people fucking hate these commercials too. Right, fuck that shit. Fuck Peloton. And then I realized what everybody was mad about. And I got mad at the people being mad about Peloton. So I got mad at myself for thinking of it as a not cool. But I wanted to, like, I'm honest with you guys. I was outraged that I had to watch it 8,000 times, especially on like Sunday Ticket. It's like every fucking commercial is the Peloton commercial. Like, I don't fucking care. I'm not going to call my girlfriend fat. I'm not going to be that guy. But now everybody's like, actually, after seeing this, like, she's really in shape, and this is fat shaming, and this is a guy that's trying to just, like, dominate a woman and show her that she means less because, like, he doesn't want a woman being out of shape, and everybody, then the woke police found it. And it was like, she's already in shape. It was like, one, yes, she is, but she's a fucking model for a fucking ad. No shit. They're not going to show the 300-pound lady that just got a Peloton going from 300 to 250 pounds, which I get. Like, you could do that. You can do that. I'm not saying you can't do that, but it's like, that's not as great when you're trying to translate it to a fucking commercial that makes it seem like this is the ideal body you'll get if you work out using a Peloton. And I understand what they're doing. So, you know what? I went from like, Peloton, fuck you. No, not Peloton. Fuck everybody that's fucking hating on Peloton because you're getting all woke and shit. It's like, it's a fucking commercial. Let it fucking go. Let it fucking go.
That just reminded me of back to my point of I think everyone should be allowed to consequence-free just fucking drill one person in the face a year.
One person.
You
because
get,
you gotta
you
pick.
Get
you
one
gotta pick.
a year. And if you could track down one of those commenters,
and you just have to have like a good reason behind it. You're like,
No,
actually,
no. You get
but
one.
like you get that one, but like it's got to have like some sort of a reason, not just because
but then you get into the who decides what's a
it
good
can't be
reason
based
or
off
not?
of race, religion, or sexual orientation. I'm fine with those being the.
That's fine.
You know,
That's fine.
You can't be like I hit Pat because he was white. Like you can't say that. See what I did there? I didn't paint myself into a corner, Pat. I did not paint myself into a corner.
How fucking funny would that be, though, if one day somebody just walked up and punched me in the eye? I was like, that's my one because he's white.
I feel like this with drivers, too. Like, I always wish, like, you could just tag somebody. Like, there's a way you tag them, and if they get, like, 5 tags in the year, like, they lose their license for the year. Like, just, you're out. You're out. Sit out.
As we've discussed before, though, then you get people that don't know how to drive, tagging people for driving correctly.
Right, but you get your one. And if it's like, if you encounter 5 people that don't know how to drive, that think that you are that bad at driving, then you probably don't know how to drive.
No, I would tag 5 people a day.
No, but you only get one. You only
But
get
that's
the one a year.
Because, like, today, I was stuck in a lot of traffic.
Right, but it's like you could burn that, and a lot of people burn theirs in January. A lot of people would burn theirs in January, but that's it. You only get the one.
I would burn mine by January 2nd, no doubt. Because you sit there in I-10.
If you give me 3, I'd burn 2 fast.
That leaves 37 car lengths in front of them when we're bumper to bumper everywhere else, and they're just sitting there, and you can't fucking get around them. That person deserves to die. But we're all fucking
okay. So
now.
Peloton woke people like. I don't find like the commercial's annoying because it's on every 15 seconds. The commercial's not annoying because it's too like, it's trying to portray
it's not a bad commercial.
You're the
it's
person, you're the person that watches American Pie and says that it's kind of sexist or misogynistic. It's like, yeah, no shit, man. It was made in 2000. Shit was different, okay?
And also,
those are the people that watch Friends in the office and get offended by it. Like, fuck you. This isn't for you. Just stop trying to find a reason to be mad. Be mad at the fact that it's on 8,000 million times when you're trying to watch a fucking show. Be mad about that. Not like what it stands for. Like, it's a fucking commercial. They're trying to make a commercial. That's what it's for, okay? Go fuck yourself. And you know what? I'm not mad at Peloton anymore. I'm Team Peloton. And I'm mad at the people that are mad at Peloton now. And I'm just telling you guys, that was me doing a complete 180 on being like,
like I did on Old Town Road.
Exactly. Exactly. And then
So, you know what, Peloton, if you want to be a sponsor, maybe just come on.
give us a bike. I'll ride that bike.
Hell, I'll be perfect for you because I'm already losing weight
Done.
without exercising.
Ooh, great
If
idea,
I
Peloton.
had any exercise,
Just give us a $3,000 bike.
I'd-
At Pass a Great Pod, slide in those DMs.
I'd be their Jared without the child rape.
That's a very good point that you brought up.
There
Because
you
we
go.
don't want that part in it. My final not cool for the week is, and this is, I've used this also a couple of times, but just like, let me say I give old people a pass on this because this is just sometimes
Old people get a pass on everything. Bad driving and shit. Like, you've seen some
sometimes
shit, you were in wars.
old people, yeah. Sometimes old people just like, they aren't caught up with shit. But people, like at my HEB, there's a 10 items or less self-checkout.
Is it 10? Most of them say 15.
There's a 15 items or less line you can get in, but that's not the self-checkout. The self-checkout says 10 items or less. Solid. There's a huge difference between 15 and 10 to me, where it's like,
Yeah, it's literally a third more.
okay, solid. But like, no, but like, 15 items is like, okay, I came to kind of do some grocery shopping. You can do grocery shopping with 15 items if you have a very specific list. 10 items is
That's what
like,
I do.
I came in to get mouthwash,
comb,
breakfast for work,
and toilet paper.
and then fucking what else did I get? I think I picked up like cookies because I was fucking. I got lunch. I got 2 soups for lunch, and so I had like 4 things. And it's like, I don't care. I understand. You get the 10 things, whatever. But it's like people that get into the 10 items or less, and I'm usually anti self-checkout. I try to not go self-checkout because I don't want to do the grocery store's work for them. I feel like you should get a discount when you use
I don't wanna
self-checkout.
talk to people, so I'm the
I
opposite.
feel like you should get a discount. Like I should get 5% off of my order when I use
There would be so many more
self-checkout.
people in that line that don't deserve to be in
Right,
that line.
but still, it's like I am literally doing the job that you are paying somebody in. If you're Walmart, you have 18 lines, so you're paying 4 people.
I'd pay 10 cents more to go
Why
through
does
that line.
Walmart always have the most fucking lanes, but 4 people working at all times? It makes no sense. But still, so back to my point. People that get in the 10 items or less, or the 15 items or less, but especially the self-checkout, and have no idea how to fucking work the self-checkout. They have no, like, I was buying this lady, and she bought a bunch of vegetables and shit, but she had more than 10 items. She had more than 10 items. She had a whole cart, and it was like, bitch! This is not just the self-checkout line. It says 10 items or less.
At that
Like-
point, it's fine to find an employee and go,
But there was an employee that's in charge of running those. That has to go fucking do that shit. That was helping her with it. And I was like, kick her out. Fucking kick her out and go make her stand in line with everybody else. With everybody else that had fucking regular groceries. I'm not knocking you if you get regular groceries, but you can't go in the 10 items or less fucking
There should
line.
be a rule. I don't care if you're in there to buy 1 cucumber. If it doesn't have a barcode, you can't go to the self-scan. There's no, okay, I got to go into the system.
And I worked at a grocery
and look
store, so
this
I
up.
understand how to kind of like, okay, I know where the number is. Okay, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
but you have to go into the. I never did. So, and if I'm ever buying like cucumbers or
And
vegetables
sometimes they're
or
different
shit
based
like
on the
that,
system you're using or
I'm
whatever.
not gonna go into okay, here it is. Then I gotta put it on the thing so it weighs it, so it knows how much. No, fuck that. I'll go stand in line behind someone with a full cart if I've got 2 items then, because I'm not gonna be the dick that doesn't know how to work the system and has to fucking look up shit like cucumber 2. Fine. Way.
If it takes you more than 2 minutes at a self-checkout, you don't belong in a self-checkout.
Yeah.
Like 1,000%. 1,000%. And I like this lady was holding up the line, and I'm not saying like there were some other people that didn't fucking have 10 items in. And it's like if you have 12 items in a 10 items or less thing, I give you a pass. Okay? I give you the pass.
You get,
if you
get the plus or minus.
If you have 22 items in if you have a full cart, fuck you. Fuck you. And this girl that was working there kind of looked back at me and was like, she mouthed, I'm sorry. I didn't do a good job of portraying that when I said that.
She was probably just like, I don't want to end up on the news, man.
She was like, but like you can't. And honestly, as
just
somebody,
trying to help her
as
get to the
somebody that
line
worked
quicker.
at a grocery store, like you kind of have to just fucking help those people. You can't yell at them because then if they go off on you, then like you're the guy and it's wrong. So it's like.
And then if they
And
were like, I want to speak to your
was
manager,
so apologetic,
then it holds up the lane
but she was so
more.
apologetic. I had my earbuds in. I was like, huh? And I was like, oh no, like you're just doing your job, man. I understand it. It's cool. It's cool. That's another case of me not knowing her name, even though she had a name badge. And I was like, you're cool, man. Like, you're, whatever. I get it. You're just doing your job. But it was like, she just didn't belong in that line. And like, I've had 15 items or less times where like I have gone and I was in the other line, and they're like, hey, this line is wide open. You're allowed. I was like, I have a whole cart. And they're like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, are you sure? And then I'd go, and the guys check me out. Like, they told me to come here. They told me to come here. I just want to make sure. He's like, oh, that's fine. Not a big deal. It's like, okay, all right, situations like that. Like, but I would never willingly choose the 15 items or less or the 10 items or less without having that exact same amount. And I remember having a not cool before of me where this lady said I had too many in the 15 items or less because I had a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah.
I had a 6-pack of beer, and she counted all of them as one individual item. She's like, sir, you have like 20 items. I was like, no. I have 15. This does not count.
You know why this counts
as
as one?
20
Because I
items.
scan it one time. I don't scan it 6 times, man.
And it goes bleep. And that's it. That's it.
I count. If I have 11 and it says 10, I'll go stand in line.
I 100%. Same way.
Behind 3 people with full carts.
I can't tell you how many times I get to that thing. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Fuck, we're in.
Yep, and I'll just because I hate it and I hate standing in line like that because I always get in line that's moving slower than the one.
And
next
I usually
to
go
it.
in the 15 items
but,
line.
But I'll just fuck around on Twitter for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I usually go in the 15 items line because I don't want to do the grocery store's work for it. So I'd like somebody else to have to scan
I'm also the guy too that where as soon as they start scanning, if they don't have the bagger, I'm right back there bagging like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and I had like
Because as soon as I'm done, I want the next person to be able to go. I don't want them to have to wait for a minute and a half while the person bags my shit.
Yeah, and I fucking hate coupon people. Like, if you have a coupon person, let them know you're a coupon person. And have your coupons ready and check people. Which is like, check who still writes a check at the grocery store.
You better know exactly that all of your coupons are going to fucking work. Because even working at Walgreens, I had people where I scanned 35 fucking items.
What are you talking about?
Then
This
I
is
started
good
doing
for
their
this.
coupons, but the coupons didn't work because it had cross-referenced something. So then I had to bring the manager over and fucking void everything out and then scan things individually as I scan the fucking coupon. No. If you're a couponer, you better know exactly how it fucking works.
Oh, yeah.
And you better tell your cashier how it's going to fucking work because they could have been working there for 4 fucking days and they don't know.
Then check person. Like, okay.
Or alert a manager and be like, hey, I'm going to use 35 coupons, so you might want to have a line ready for me.
One, it's 2019. You don't need to check out at the grocery store. But okay, I understand. Worst case scenarios happen. Sometimes the only thing you have to pay is a check. But if you are at, say, Kroger or H-E-B and you know you're going to have to pay with a check, you better sure as fuck have insert grocery store's name written down on the thing, your name, all of this, and then just wait for the total. You better be waiting, and the total is the only thing you have to fill out. When I see you rip your checkbook out after they give you the total, and you haven't done anything, like, I want to stab you.
That's when you use your one punch for the year.
Yeah. Unless it's an old lady.
Unless
Old people
it's
get
an
old people
don't.
get it, but old people also are the checkout, like the checkbook.
If you're
people.
under 60 and you pull out that checkbook without it being ready, I don't care if you're 58 years old, I will blast you in the face.
Old person, especially in self-checkouts, old person should not be in the self-checkout line because they're like, I don't understand how to scan this. You're like, okay, I get it, buddy, but like, what are you doing? Why'd you go? Like, don't go in the robot lane. Go in the other lane.
You're old. You want human interaction. We're here because we don't want to see other people or talk to them. Like, that's a perfect
Is
shopping
that why they do it?
experience.
Because then they have to have the guy help them, so then they get to talk to somebody? That might be it.
No, but if you had a cashier, you could just be doing it anyway. They're
Right.
just trying something that they don't understand,
Right.
which is bad.
Okay, so that was my not cool, and that was like actually like 89 not cools, but still.
Yeah, I've got a couple as well too. Mine are a little bit quicker though. The first day, and you touched on this earlier.
You hit that wall?
The first day back at work after a long break, you show up, and the second you get to work, you're like, yeah, not feeling any of this.
No matter if it's like a
Don't wanna
3-day
do this.
weekend or like a 24-day weekend.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like, what?
The first day you get back, you're like, dude, I've got to do things.
If you have an extra day off of work, you're just like, no matter what you do, you're just like, oh, it wasn't.
that
usually
first day
doing
back,
this.
it's just it sucks.
Yeah.
You're so unmotivated. You don't want to do anything.
Like, I love my job. I really love what I do. But
I
like,
can't imagine that.
But like that 3:30 alarm coming on Monday, I was like, it's so early.
Yeah, that's bad. Next one. So you posted a meme from Past Gravy Pod this this week.
Ever
and
heard of
it? Something about shart your pants, and it was a thing about Keebler Elves cookies. It goes
That actually
"Whoops,
killed.
fudge stripes. And my buddy Matt at Mr. Behringer tweets, "Oh, Pat definitely posted this," and I go, "No, I didn't." And he was like, "Well, it was about you," and I was like, "All right, well, like,
It was not about you.
I fucking get it, buddy, but I feel personally attacked. I'm not gonna say he's wrong because I've definitely sharded myself in my life.
When was
Who
last
hasn't?
time? When was last time?
I don't know. Long time.
Mine was 2 years ago.
Probably somewhere in that time frame. Like, it's just
It was one of the lowest
sometimes
points.
you trust a fart and you shouldn't.
It's a really low
Most
point.
I was just like, listen,
you do it in public.
I feel attacked.
at that Astros game, and you guys, that's an infamous story. Go listen to the best ofs from previous years. 'Cause you'll hear it.
That story sounds like it was more than a shart, though. It was somewhere between shart and shit.
Oh, I shit my pants for sure.
Oh,
but it was like I thought it was a fart, and it was not, and it was just like, what happened?
But I was just like, all right, Matt, I get it, but like, attacked.
Yeah.
I'm going to claim assault on this one.
That wasn't cool, man. We don't just make assumptions. 'Cause
It
what
was
happens?
pretty funny.
We had a football coach that used to tell us what happens when you make an assumption.
You make an ass out of you and me.
People forget that.
Yeah. No, but actually, I mean, that totally does apply to me, so I can't really be mad at it. And my last one is, so I told you I was going to get Disney Plus, start watching The Mandalorian while I was up there, because I was going to...
I believe it's Manaldorian.
I hate you. I was going to get it download on my parents' Roku for them so that they could have it.
It's Raku.
And then I get back. So I go up there, and I start searching it. It's not finding it. It won't find... But at one point, it does say, Disney Plus is here, blah, blah, blah. And I click on that, but there's no Disney Plus after that. I'm fucking pissed
just got
off.
Disney.
Me and my brother are getting pissed off. There's like Disney Now, all these other...
Your brother's just throwing cash around because that's all he's got on hand.
So he
has no
that was
banks.
the thing. We were going to put it on their card.
Just
and then
wads of cash.
He was just going to give them cash for it for the year.
Very typical, your brother.
So I go look.
That I haven't
and I
seen in,
finally,
like,
after like
19
20
years.
minutes of this, just getting fucking angry. And Andrew's like...
His brother.
At one point, he goes, well, like, wait, can't you get it on your Xbox? Why don't you pull the Xbox out here to the TV and then download it, and then it will be on the TV? And I was like, do you really have no concept of how technology works?
Are you 100 years old?
He really fucking... Dude, he does not understand technology at all. So
What are these banks? I don't understand them.
So I finally Google it. And
Stock market bullshit.
And I go, Google Disney Plus won't download on my Roku, blah, blah. It turns out you have to have at least a 9.2 version of Roku. Guess what my parents have?
9.1.
9.1!
Oh,
Couldn't get it. So now, that's probably what I'm going to get my mom a new Roku.
That's where they get you, though.
I'm going to get my dad... Oh, no, because they've had
Give
this...
them the Apple Plus, bro.
They've had this Roku for like 4 years. That's why. It's an old one. But this is where I back out. Now I get my mom that for Christmas.
Apple TV. Get Apple TV.
I get my dad the other one. The shit I was going to get him. So it works out. But like, I'm so pissed because all I wanted to do was get that done.
And just watch Mandalorian.
Start watching Mandalorian. Get that shit out. And I can't fucking do it now.
By the way, let me just point out.
Which I might end up just getting it. And then when I get them that, download it and be like, Andrew, you give them the money because I'm going to pay for it on their fucking card one way or the other.
Yeah.
Because I'm making my brother pay for it. I'm not paying for Disney Plus. I'm going to make my brother pay for it. Fuck that guy.
Oh, here's a little quick not cool also that is let me note that I am doing this with my pinky up because I understand that it is a very like first world problem that I'm about to bitch about is so Emma's sister and us share a Hulu / Disney Plus thing because now you can get the bundle with Hulu and Disney Plus. She had the Hulu originally with the Hulu with no ads. If you get the bundle, Hulu has ads, and it's the worst thing in the world, and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
I wish I could mute your microphone right now.
Oh, I know. It's still, I'm bitching. I'm such a fucking whiny bitch right now. But like, oh my god, when you go from Hulu with no ads to Hulu with ads, like, what is this? This is fucking insanity.
Does it just throw ads in the middle like commercials?
Yeah. It's the worst. It's the worst. I was like, I just want to watch Bob's Burgers. I just wanted to watch Bob's Burgers. I was so
no
used to
ads
this.
during streaming.
I used to.
How dare they?
I came to the
charge
point
more.
where I
There
was
should
like,
be no
Emma,
ads.
should we just get our own Hulu? Should we just get our own Hulu? I'll fucking pay for the no ads. I don't fucking care. And she's like, are you serious? No, I'll fucking probably sit to the ads.
What is
but
Hulu, like $12 a month?
I think it's like $7.99 or $8.99 without ads. It's like $5.99 with.
My coworker actually offered to give me his Hulu.
Ask if it has
account.
ads, because if not, it's
But
gonna
here's the
ruin your
thing,
life.
because there's something
Or it
on
will
Hulu
ruin
I
your
really
life,
want
it
to
does.
watch, and I just told him straight up. I go, no. I was like, I've got too much shit on Netflix I need to catch up on. I can't start adding more series
That's fair.
into this and try and go back to watching 5 series at a time. Can't fucking do that.
That's
I'll get
fair.
it from him eventually, just because I need to catch up on Letterkenny, and I'd rather have that than trying to find places to stream it online.
I did that with CBS All Access when I was watching like old seasons of Big Brother, and Emma and I just kept watching ad after ad. I was like, I don't fucking care. I'll pay the $7.99 a month. It's fine. I don't fucking care. And I'm the worst about that. Where it's like, if you give me something that's like within a $5 increment, and cut this part out, Robert, because I don't want corporates to corporate.
Yeah, because like, what is
I don't want
$5 more
corporations to
a
hear.
year?
It's like for no ads I'm in.
Or
and it's like,
what's
oh,
$5 more a month? And
I know
you're
you're paying.
Oh, that's $60 a year. And then you're like, that's $60 over a year.
But you know who else's problem that is? Future Alex's problem, not present Alex's problem.
I'm a big fan of putting shit on future Pat.
Future Alex does not fucking matter right now because present Alex doesn't want to watch commercials. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna watch all the old episodes of Big Brother without ads now. And I was like, maybe I'll double my fucking fee per month, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? So yeah, I don't know. This is just me interrupting your. Not cool.
No, I mean that was the end of mine. Being a 0.1 version off on being able to get it.
This is our answers segment. If you got an answers question for us, anything at all, no matter what you're thinking about, if it's a high thought, something you see on a billboard, something you see online that you want to know our answer to, Lil Nas X tweets it out, you just want to tag us, use the hashtag
If you need some life advice.
Yeah, anything like that.
You never know. That might make it.
Any question you have, we'll make it eventually. Hashtag PTG Answers on Twitter, at PassGradePod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at not Pat and Robert's at RobertBobos@03. You can also email them to us if you don't have a Twitter, but you should probably just get a Twitter. Email it to us, answers@PassGradePod.com. Let's get right to it. This is our answers segment. Here we go.
Well, you just answered the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
I miss David S.
I do too.
already.
I miss spooky season. So Todd Voss says, would you ever eat a Pokemon?
Fuck yeah.
Who would be the best Pokemon to eat?
Probably Taurus. It's going to taste a lot like bison.
He seems gamey.
But so bison, it's a very good flavor though. Now, see, I initially thought Pikachu, and I was like, well, it might be fun to eat meat that like is tingly because you get a little electric
He's
in there.
He's electric.
That might be fun, but also while you're grilling that, there might be an explosion, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Taurus would be very good. Snorlax. There's a lot of fat on there, but you get flavor from fat. So
I was about to say Snorlax is the most meaty of them all.
Yeah. No, it's going to be very meaty. There's going to be fat too, but if you cut just right along that fat, you're going to get a lot of flavor right in there. It's going to be like an Argentine ribeye, man. If you cut it right, you're going to get a lot of flavor.
I
in that.
would probably just eat a Magikarp. A Magikarp looks delicious if you fried a Magikarp up.
Yeah.
You fried a Magikarp up. That's pretty great.
It's so big. I mean, it's still probably, anyone who's watching, is this big.
It's this big. Watch Pass the Gravy's live video version.
It's about the size of this table,
on our
actually. It's
Pass the Gravy Pod Twitter
Yeah.
and on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube page. Robert works very hard to do that.
I mean, actually, Pidgey's probably delicious.
Pidgeotto is probably better, obviously.
The Pidgeotto, I'm picturing it's a lot tougher though.
I don't know. It's just a bigger bird. I would say Mewtwo looks good, but I don't really know what Mewtwo's made of, so I'm not really.
It's genetically engineered, man.
Exactly, which is why the GMOs, the GMOs, if I may.
Yeah.
You want to stay away from those bad boys.
I feel like you could make a nice glaze for a steak out of Ditto, but you don't want to eat Ditto by itself.
But Ditto's literally whatever else it is.
But I feel like it's more like pudding consistency.
What are those things with the little baby
Flameon,
leaves?
dude, like the ones that are flames, like they'll cook themselves. They're probably perfectly tender. You could eat the fucking flame ones, like Articuno. No, damn it, what is it? The flame horses though. Ninetales.
Ponyta. Ponyta and Rapidash.
And Rapidash. That's the one I'm thinking of. Think about that. You could probably eat those ones like sushi because the meat is already pretty cooked by itself because of the flames. So it'd be like meat sushi. That would be fucking delicious. It's constantly at rare. It's already perfectly cooked.
What is the little green vegetable that kind of is like an acorn thing that people eat?
I know there's
God damn it.
Victory Bell is the third one.
No, I feel like
Bellsprout.
No, but I feel like Bulbasaur would be a solid meal if you soaked him in butter.
It's a whole meal. It's a whole meal. You get your meat and your veggies out of that, bro.
I think Bulbasaur would be the winner.
Squirtle soup.
It's too watered down, dude. Get it? He's a water Pokemon, guys. For the
Charmander, right
He'd
there.
burn you. He'd burn your mouth right off the bat.
Charmander is a perfectly. It's veal. It's the young version of it, but it's already slightly.
First off, if you didn't get
Charmander tail would be delicious.
Charmander tail would be tight. But first off, if you
you
could nickname
Oxtail.
Hey, you could nickname your Pokemon. Like if you didn't just get one and name it Char Grilled, you're weird.
I never did.
I didn't either, but I was just saying. That
Did you always
later
name?
is funny.
Did you always name Gary as someone you hated at school, or just name
Yep.
it, or
Yep.
or just douche? I used to name him douche.
Yeah, everybody. It was always people I hated.
Yeah.
Fuck Brett. Brett was a douchebag.
Fuck you, Cameron.
Fucking douchebag, Brett. I
Cameron's
beat the
a
fuck out of
douchebag
you.
name.
I beat the fuck out of Brett.
Brett's a good name.
It was a dude. He was a bad dude.
I can think of two good
He's a
Bretts
bad
right off the
dude
top of
at
my
Far-
head.
At Far Elementary. I'm not gonna say last names.
Yeah.
I doubt he's listening, but fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Not like
One of
actually
mine
fuck
was
that guy,
Cameron.
but like that guy's fuck. I don't like him. That's what I'm trying to say, guys.
But hey, we
I would
just
eat
gave
a
you a bunch of
Pokemon.
examples. I'd eat a lot of Pokemon.
I would eat a Pokemon. Ooh,
Let's
dude,
go.
Machop, Machamp. Ooh, Machop. Probably some lamb chops. It's like a lamb chop. Pokemon
Machop
version.
Brains, because he's like a monkey. I would eat most Pokemon now. Rock style Pokemon you couldn't eat.
Voltorb would not eat that.
No,
Ghastly
those-
can't eat that. He's a
Can't
ghost.
eat the ghosts.
I mean, haunted. What am I
But
crazy?
but most of them.
Favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon, go.
Favorite Pokemon?
Yeah.
Charizard.
I was a Charmander guy. But you always started Charmander, though, right?
Yeah.
With the original three.
I need some
You're
time
a
to think
fucking
about
Squirtle guy, huh? Pat's a Squirtle guy. No, Pat's a Bulbasaur guy, isn't he? Did
Uh,
you ever have friends that went Bulbasaur? You get to pick Charmander,
I liked all
Squirtle,
three.
or Bulbasaur. But like, if you picked Bulbasaur first, it's like, what the fuck
Dude,
is
I
wrong?
used, to,
Like,
I, used, I used to love
oh
playing
my
with
good.
Bulbasaur.
You picked Bulbasaur first though, out of all
No,
three.
Dude, I played it so many times. I played with all three of them.
But when you get to pick just
Charmander
one,
was fun because you had
Charmander's the goat.
Charmander's dope, but he's
Because
fun.
then your rival picks Squirtle, because then you have to fuck up the water Pokemon, and then when you fuck up a water Pokemon with a fire Pokemon, that's the most alpha
Yeah.
feeling in the world.
But Charmander was fun because you had to level up so hard to get through those first two gyms because it was rock and water. Bulbasaur, it actually gave you it was easier to get
called
through
a
those
challenge.
first two.
Oh, I don't like the easy route. You
No,
just went down easy
but
street.
here's
Huh,
the
that's
thing.
cool.
Venusaur,
I'll be Brock with the rock gym with this fucking
Venusaur-
stupid Venusaur guy.
Once you got to his final stage, Venusaur had the highest health points of any of all of them, and he was super fucking
Venusaur
powerful.
was a
But
fucking cunt. Dude,
Nobody
liked Venusaur.
Nobody liked it, and that's why I liked him. Because everyone else was like, no, and I was like, dude, you're the dog that nobody wants.
Venusaur was the
fucking take ya.
protester guy. Venusaur.
Whoa,
Venusaur lives in Portland.
Whoa, no, that's
Venusaur
Mr.
lives
Mime.
in
That's
Portland.
Mr. Mime.
Fucking.
Oh, I'd eat Mr. Mime too.
I'd eat the fuck out of Mr. Mime. Yeah.
I'd eat that butt.
I don't know about that. I ate that Meowth, if you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
she's got that DSL.
Only the Pokemon gang will get that.
What about Mrs. Mime? Why don't we have that Mrs. Mime?
I'd eat the fucking rocket girl chick.
Nidoking, Nidoqueen, not those ones because they look a lot tougher. But Nidoran, both male and female. I'd eat the shit out of those.
I'd definitely eat a Pokemon for sure.
Yeah.
Push comes to shove.
Horsey?
Easily.
Bam. Eat that.
So yes, we would eat Pokemon. That was unanimous. Ryan Limas? I think it's Limas, right?
I'd say probably Lemus.
He emailed us. Ryan, I think he's new. So welcome to Ryan or at least he's the first time answers question asker. So
And
Ryan,
let us know how to say your name. I think it's Lemus.
please let us know how to say it.
Or Lemus.
Ryan says, "Is a candy cane the worst kind of ladle?" Which makes me think Ryan has listened to the podcast for a while.
Yeah.
Now, guys, this is new. If you guys are new on this podcast, it's a scientific fact that if you put a handle on anything, that specific thing then becomes a ladle. Whether or not it's a good ladle or not, up for debate. But it is nonetheless a ladle. Is a candy cane the worst kind of ladle? No, because it's a sweet ladle and it's a candy ladle.
Now you'll get.
It's a shit ladle.
If you're dipping
absolute
in it, yeah.
shit ladle. It's
It
already got a
might-
built-in handle
it
too.
It might be the worst. I was trying to think of a stick or anything, but anything that's rounded.
No, those flossing sticks are
literally-
shit.
It literally cannot hold anything, but you can get the flavor of whatever you're trying to ladle onto your candy cane, and then you get.
And
peppermint
regardless,
and-
you're gonna get a
and
candy cane
beef
flavor no
stew,
matter what. So it's not the worst. Not the worst.
But it's at least tied for or pretty fucking close to the worst.
It's not the worst. I would argue it is not the worst ladle. That's a good question, Ryan. Let us know how to pronounce your last name. And then Danielle Weston at Danny_Weston says, what would y'all's names be a la Bill Nye the Science Guy style? So if we were science guys?
So I guess it has to rhyme with our last name.
Mine's
No, Bill Nye the Science Guy doesn't rhyme with, is it
Rhymes
Bill
with
Guy?
Science guy.
Is his
rhymes
name
with
Guy? Is his name Bill Guy?
No. No, but science guy rhymes with nigh.
Mine is Bobby Jokes, the fine bloke.
Oh, dude, you'd fit right with the West Ham crew for sure.
Pat Dion, the guy that gets peed on.
Pat Dion, my pee is neon.
See, that's the problem. Nothing rhymes with fucking Dion.
Alex P.
Middleton
weighs a ton.
Alex Middleton.
I guess ton is sort of scientific.
The pigeon. Hockey term. Boom.
Yep.
Fucking pigeon.
I'm not a pigeon, though. I'm not a pigeon.
See, we both have hard last names to rhyme with.
Pat Dion, the big peon.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay. What is mine? What's mine then?
Alex Middleton, the cuck.
Biddleton. Because I don't like that one.
What the fuck rhymes with Middleton?
Smiddleglen.
Alex Middleton.
His name's
the
not Glenn.
penis smidgen. I don't know.
That's not that good.
That's 2 small dick jokes in one podcast, guys.
I would just be like Alchemist Alex, the science guy.
Or are we doing it off of Science Guy?
I don't know.
Bobby Fly, the science guy.
That one,
'Cause you're
like Bobby
fly as
wins
shit.
1,000,000% out of those. Yeah, I'd be like Alchemist Alex, the science guy.
Pat Nye, the bloated guy.
That's also so. I
There you
lose.
go.
I lose this game. But yeah, that sounds like those are some ideas. Let us know
Yeah,
at
you guys
Pass
let
the
us
Gravy
know, 'cause
Pod.
being put on
just
the spot on
say
this one is
hashtag
hard.
science guy name and just tag us in them. At Alex J Middleton, at Pat D, or at not Pat Dion, at Robert Barbosa 03, and at Pass the Gravy Pod for all of us.
And hold on real quick. For Ashley, science is spelled SCIENCE, just so you don't misspell
For
the
Danielle.
hashtag.
Danielle. Oh, Ashley with an I. Yeah, you're talking about Ashley with an I. Yeah, I understand that. I got what you're doing. I thought you were talking to Danielle. Like, Danielle fucking...
I was doing
types-
what's called a callback.
I get you, and I didn't pay attention to that. That's me missing that comedic delivery again. You get that. That was another callback to a previous shitty callback. Okay. Michael Gillickson?
Yeah, Gillickson.
We got 2 emailers.
Great last name.
That is a really good last name. Michael Gillickson says, is a tackle just a punch with your whole body?
Fuck yeah. I hate you so much my fist won't do. I gotta use my shoulder.
I'm not strong enough to punch you over with my fist, so to knock you over with my fist, so I'll knock you over with my body.
God, I need to assault you with my whole body.
It's an angrier punch? If you tackle somebody, it's an angrier punch, right? No, a punch is like the maddest you could be, right?
But a tackle is just like, dude, fuck you, and then I'm gonna punch you.
A tackle is a punch with your whole body.
Yeah.
1,000,000,000%.
A whole body punch. I like that.
We've talked a lot about punching, I feel like.
I mean, me and you both tend to be pretty angry people.
That is true. That is very true.
We get set off. We're actually both pretty chill people. We just get set off very easily,
Quickly.
and very quickly.
Quickly.
Over little things. We'll just take we live our lives at like 1 or 2.
And you know who we're probably setting off right now is Bobby Jokes, who is
Yeah.
like, get the fuck out of this podcast. I'm sick and tired of you guys. Hey, please give us a review, iTunes specifically, but anywhere else you listen to us, give us a review on that platform. Screenshot and tweet us at Pass the Gravy Pod your review, and we'll put you in the running for the Gravies Award for Review of the Year. Mark your calendars, December 20th. You're going to start seeing a lot of shit from us from posting about that. We're trying to promote the fuck out of that, man. We really want to see all you guys out there. We had a great turnout for the 300th episode. Winston Cook is an amazing artist. I hope you guys check out Winston Cook. Hope you guys check out High Dive. They're both going to be playing. And Weekly D Podcast. If you're done with us for the week, check out Weekly D Podcast when you're finished with this one, because those guys are awesome. They're on the Pass the Gravy Podcast Network, and we love those dudes too. Daniel and Danny, those are fucking awesome. Danielle is not a part of that.
Keep
but
your
maybe
eyes
she'll be.
open for Southern Stars podcast.
Southern Star, SSPC.
I know it's coming around soon. I know they said they were submitting.
They're working on iTunes. They're working on iTunes.
So keep your
shout
eyes
out
open
to,
for that.
Shout out to Angel for producing that. And yeah, go follow their Facebook page, Southern Star Brewing Company. They'll give you updates on whenever we're going to be out at the brewery and all that stuff. Shout out to everybody else that supports us. And we love you guys. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you guys next week at Pat's Gray Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at not Pat Dan. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. You guys have a kick-ass week. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go, Eli. And
Packers cover.
West Ham will bounce back, right?
Yeah.
West Ham will bounce back. Until we talk to you guys next week, I love you guys, and pass the gravy, you motherfucking bitches.